Let's look at how we can put the costings on the electricity sheet now. So we've done the gas one, we're going to put the costings on the electricity, and we're going to do a graph the same as we did for the gas sheet. So let's jump into Excel and see how we can get that to work. Here's the electricity spreadsheet. If you have the template or been following it along, the gas one is here and the electricity one is the next sheet along. So very similar to what we did in the previous video, and if you wanted to go back and revisit that, then please do. We're just going to move the graph out of the way. Remember I said to you, click on the graph, and then we're just going to drag it. I'm going to drag it over to the right. Okay, and then I need a new column for costs, a bit like we did with the gas. So let's, in L1, we're going to put in the word cost. Okay, and I now need my figures. So here are all my figures. I'm going to put them in currency, and again we talked about that in the previous video. This is a really good reminder on some of the key points. So here's the currency box. Okay. And we're just going to widen that column. Very similar. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to the green colour that we used in the first two columns. So let's just highlight that. We're going to use our format painter. I'm just going to copy the format over. The only problem is it loses the currency, so I need to pop that in again. Okay, let's pop the currency in again. One more thing, I'm just going to change the colour to the font colour to white, just so it's clearer. There we go. Okay, so now let's have a go. We want to do a chart. We want to make a copy of the existing chart. So we're going to click on the chart. We're going to do Control D. Remember, duplicate for duplicate objects. So I've now got two charts look exactly the same. Not really very much use because I'm just seeing double. And also what's happened now is that costs is coming. I don't know if you can see that. The costs has come in here, which we need to sort out on the other chart. But let's sort this one out first. So we're going to use the filter button, and I want you to make sure you're clicked on the first chart, and then I'd like you to click on the button that looks like a big funnel. So let's click on that one. And remember, we did this on the other previous video. We're going to switch off the columns we don't need. So we're going to switch off 2021, 2022, and that's just going to leave us with our units and our costs. Then come down the bottom and choose apply. And there we go. Obviously I've only entered as far as June. Now let's go across to the other chart. We need to sort that other problem out where that costs column is coming in. I don't want that. So on the second chart, I'm going to use my funnel, and I'm going to switch off the cost and apply. If you're using an older version of Excel, this is much harder to do. And I'm also going to change the title. So where it says, go back to the first chart, where it says electricity use, I'm just going to change this to cost of electricity 2023, because we're just concentrating on this year. Okay, now what I would like, I could leave these both as a line, but if we go back to the gas one, so what we did with the gas one, we had the units as a line, the costs as a column. So let's come back and we do the same thing here. So we're going to leave our units as a line. We're going to click on the line for the costs. Make sure your cursor's pointing at that line. Right click, and I want you to choose Change Series Chart Type. And then it comes up with a box. Sometimes this box is really hard to find. If you click in the right place, you get it. And here's the cost option. So this is the part we're going to change. So we're going to change this bit here to a column, and we're going to select the secondary axes. So let's do that. So let's change it to column. Tick the secondary axes, which will give me my costs going up the right hand side. I quite like that. And my line axes will still be on the left. And because I've formatted them as currency, it should have picked that format up. So it's really important to format your data as you would do if you were reading it off a spreadsheet. Choose OK. There we go. And the other thing I think I'm going to do as well, because my I quite like this, so I'm going to change the colour of the axes. So this axis on the left, the vertical axis, I'll just mark it for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, I really want that to be the same colour as the line that it's signifying. So we're going to right click on that text. I'm going to choose font because it's the font, and I'm going to, in the font colour, I'm going to choose a dark blue so I get the same colour. Choose OK. Actually, sorry, that should have been green. Let's go back. Right click, font, and you can use your own colours really, but let's choose green on that one. Choose OK, and there we go. So that matches the line. Now I'm going to come across to the right hand side, the secondary axis. I'm going to right click on that, and I'm going to go to font, and I'm going to make that dark blue. It's black at the moment, but let's make it, it's a very, very dark blue. Choose OK, and there we go. So you can see that the colour of the axes, I quite like to do that, matches the colour on the chart, and it just makes it a little bit easier to read. Now what should happen as I then go in, I'm going to make the figures up for next time. So let's say 47503. Okay, just copy that formula down. Okay, I didn't use many units there, that's what happens when you make the figures up. And then I'm going to input the cost. Let's make that 100. And you'll see a couple of things happen. The costs are automatically filling in, and so's the formula. So now not only do I have an idea of the units I'm using, I'm starting to get an idea of the costs. So have a go at this. As I said before, I strongly suggest you do this on a laptop or desktop computer. You can do these things on a tablet, but they haven't got half the buttons and they're tiny. And see how you get on. And if you want to copy the spreadsheet, don't forget to subscribe and pop a note in the chat if there's anything else you'd like to know. We are going to be doing more of these. I'm going to include water, and then going to do a build that's going to summarise all the costs for all the year. But see how you get on with this one. Thanks very much for joining us. See you soon.